Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We've achieved true greatness. I mean, 69 subscribers. We got to start a celebration. Oh, what do you want now?
Pancho, why are you lying?
Your nose is fucking massive. Yo, what is up, guys? It's Syned here. This is actually the second upload of the day, and you might be wondering, well, why is that? Well, it's because this woman, aka the person that has joints that sound like floorboards, decided to make a video on someone called Pancho. The video is called Pancho versus Charli D'Amelio, and it's 50 minutes long. I'm really surprised that she managed to sit down and talk about him for that long. I mean, her life expectancy is probably about half of that. Don't make fun of me, Syned. Animal rights, I hate you, become vegan. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and take a look at that, but you may be wondering, well, who is the vegan teacher? I'm going to sum this up as quickly as possible without having a heart attack. She's a 56? She doesn't look a day over 700. She's a 56-year-old self-proclaimed animal rights activist who obviously is a vegan. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a vegan. I mean, that in itself is actually quite a good thing. I mean, it's a good dieting choice. So you may be wondering, well, Syned, what's the problem here? You see, the problem here is that if you aren't a vegan, yeah, she probably wants to kill you. She has, well, had a TikTok account before it got banned. Let's go. And when she had that TikTok account, she would be very, very obnoxious, basically making, like, duets to really big creators such as TommyInnit, George Not Found, Dream, and even just random people. And she would basically say that, oh, this thing isn't working because you're not a vegan, and if you were a vegan, then, you know, better things would happen, even though that's just not true. I find it genuinely funny that she's trying to spread this message that everyone should become a vegan and we should be caring about the animals, but she looks like that. I'm sorry, but there's no way that I'm going to turn to being a vegan if I'm going to end up looking anything like this. I'd probably rather die. She looks like a Minecraft skeleton with glasses on. But before I do react to this video, I just want to say that if you haven't already left a like, then you definitely should. And while you're down there, press the subscribe button and turn on notifications, since I'm going to be making videos every single day for you guys. And if this video gets 40 likes, then I'll show you the vegan teacher's secret Spotify account that I found, and I'm not going to lie, it's really bad. But without further ado, grab your vegan carrots, shove them up your asshole, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna regret watching this one so much.
Pancho, why are you lying? Pancho, why are you lying?
If she squeezes that pig one more time, I swear to God I'm gonna beat it to death. In fact, why does she even have a pig in the first place? Like, what relevancy does that have to Pancho? Is it some kind of guilt trip, as if we're supposed to feel bad, like, every single day, pigs like this get eaten? Yeah, and what? I don't care. While you're complaining, I'm too busy making myself a bacon sandwich.
Do you know what the word stalking means? Did you look it up in the dictionary? Let's look it up together, shall we? Okay. Oh, kids today, what are you going to do about them? The only problem is that Pancho doesn't seem to be a kid.
Well, someone's got their glasses on today. It's like she's grown a brain cell. She's identified that Pancho is in fact not a child. Who would have guessed? You know, it's not like he stated his age publicly or anything. Nah, of course not. I think that she thinks that she's funny by doing all this and being really sarcastic and squeezing the pig, but in reality, no one's really laughing. And I'm not really understanding why she's making her quote-unquote students look up the word stalker in the dictionary. Like, are they that brain dead that they don't know what the word means?
So he has no excuse. Charli D'Amelio is being stalked by you-know-who, and here's a picture of me. So Pancho, who doesn't want to get a strike against him, he already got a strike against him for lying and for basically abusing the YouTube rules. He doesn't want to get a strike against him, and yet he right there deliberately accuses me of stalking somebody.
I love how she constantly says that Pancho and pretty much every person that makes a video on her is falsely accusing her of doing these things when she actually publicly does them. Like, what more do you want us to do? I mean, you're literally trying to force these people to become a vegan. You duet Charli D'Amelio and you say, oh, you should become a vegan and stuff. It's like, what do you expect? And also, the video that Pancho made didn't even actually go against the YouTube rules or terms of service. You just decided to strike down the video because you're a horrible person. In fact, the funniest thing is falsely striking down a video is actually against the law. So if anything, she's breaking not just the YouTube rules but actually the fucking laws. So I don't know why she's on about, oh, Pancho shouldn't be making this video because it's against the rules, when in fact she's literally breaking more rules than you would ever imagine. She looks like Papa Smurf.
Pancho, I already explained to you before that when you do this kind of thing, it's very dangerous. Because what it does is it makes people who just see the title think that I am a cruel person, a crazy person, and I am just an animal rights activist. I'm against animal exploitation. That's why I'm here. So how important is it that you get money from your viewers? Like, is it really that important that you'd want to put my life in danger? Because people start to think I'm some crazy person, and then they start to come after me, Pancho. If something happens to me, do you want to be held responsible?
Yes. No, but in all seriousness, she keeps using this excuse that she's just an animal rights activist and that everyone else is money hungry. And you know what? Fair enough. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, vegan teacher videos do usually get views and they do generate money. I mean, it's just a fact. You can't say that he's putting your life in danger when you've messed up multiple times and you keep using that same excuse. You've literally screamed and shouted at the top of your lungs to other creators on the platform saying about how they should become a vegan when, you know, it really just doesn't matter. I'm all for people wanting to become vegan. I mean, as I said before, it's a good thing, but when you try and force other people to become one, that's when it doesn't turn into such a good thing anymore. And how could you say that they're only in it for the money when you've literally made so many TikToks just harassing other people? Even like Gordon Ramsay, you got into drama with him and you're saying that that wasn't for the money. Like, let's be honest, it was mainly just for the clout. That's why you keep getting into these dramas. Like, no one likes you and no one is going to like you. If you were, you know, a little bit nicer and you had a bit nicer of a personality, then maybe people would be pretty fond of you. But the reason why they're not, and you get dislike bombed and you get so much hate, is because, well, you're just a cruel person. It's as simple as that. Plus, you said many outrageous things, and you've even used stuff like the Black Lives Matter movement to try and involve veganism and a bunch of stuff like that as if it has anything to do with it, and it's just really inappropriate. But you know what? You continue to call other people money hungry because it's not going to stop people making videos on you, and if anything, they're going to be making more money than you are, so you're just taking a massive L. It sucks to be you.
Now look, I'm just having fun here, you know, with our little friend, but I expect an apology from you. That's not okay. You have a lot of followers who think that they can come and repeat what you're doing. So it's magnified what you're doing, Pancho. It's not okay. Now let's have a look at the definition, okay? The definition of stalking. Stalking. I don't know if you guys can read that. Stalking is unwanted and or repeated surveillance by an individual or group towards another person. Did I survey and give her unwanted attention?
Well, yeah, you did. Back when you had a TikTok account, you had 1.7 million followers. Now, that's a pretty big fan base. And you constantly duetting her, as well as a bunch of other creators, is giving them unwanted attention because, let's be honest here, they don't care about being a vegan, and you're getting all of your little vegan minions to go and try and hate on their videos, which, by the way, it did not work. So you can't come here and try to prove that you're not a stalker and that you didn't do these things when you were caught red-handed. She's literally reading out a definition of something that she did, so I don't get what her logic is here. Big brain vegan teacher back at it again, of course. Anyway, I'm gonna skip this part because she tends to just ramble on about stuff that no one really cares about, and I'm gonna get into her actually reacting to Pancho's video so we can see the horrible things that he apparently falsely accused her of, because he probably didn't, and she's just a liar who likes to get out of things. And it's just funny because every single time she ends up losing, she has to private her likes and dislikes because she gets too many of them. And I bet you any money that she's going to call everyone that leaves a dislike and everyone that's coming from Pancho vegan phobic, or they only hate her because she's a vegan, when that's completely not true. In fact, I don't even think anyone cares about the fact that she's a vegan. They only care about the fact that she's so obnoxious. But let's see if the money that I've betted is right or wrong, because I guarantee you I'm going to be right.
Monday.com.
Okay, commercials.
To manage projects, sales, recruitment.
Well, you see, at least I'm not getting an ad for any kind of meat or dairy product. That's good. At least they figured that out.
You'll like this video for a piece
Oh my fucking god!
Spoke too soon, motherfucker.
Look. Let's see if in your video if you're saving animals here or not.
with self-plugs because I'm an asshole. Go follow my Instagram, bro. It's at Poncho's Deck.
Yeah. Yeah, you are an asshole. I don't know what happened here.
I think.
Let's go forward here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's the ad that wants to keep playing.
Things getting awkward with your project management tool. Causing frustration
On the server, so I encourage you all to join. Go check it out. Apparently, she didn't start the Renegade. She just got popular off of a 16-year-old on TikTok playing golf or something. It was Tommy in it. It was with the usual.
Okay, wait.
To
So
convert
yeah,
people
you're just.
to veganism.
What are you doing here? Running?
She's also just clout chasing, bro. Like first,
Spoke
it
too
was
soon, motherfucker.
I'm not sure what this whole bro thing means. It's sort of like a kind of a fad that you guys are going through. Seems slightly disrespectful, but hey.
Is she seriously getting mad over the fact that he used the word bro? I think she's just gotten genuinely insane now. Like, I don't know what else to say. She seems to be insanely intelligent considering the fact that she knows how to skip an ad, right? Anyway, I could sit here for another 2 hours to bully that vegan teacher, but you know what? I'll save it for another video. As I said, if this video ever reaches 40 likes, then I will go on that vegan teacher's private Spotify that I managed to find, and you know, we can take a look at that because, as I said, you know, it is horrendous. But if you did watch the video up until here, then thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. If you click the links in the description, then you can find my Twitter and my Instagram. And with that being said, I love you guys and I'll see you tomorrow.
I fell in love like 1, 2, 3. Fell in love like 1, 2, 3. Loving you is so easy. Fell in love like 1, 2, 3. Loving you is so easy. I know the bounce at the door. Baby, we don't need no fake ID. You always leave me wanting more. I fell in love like 1, 2, 3. I fall in love.